Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I will show you how to download a emulator called RetroArch so you can use it to play retro games. So head over to the Play Store and search for RetroArch. Install that. Wait until it's downloaded and installed. Now click on the play button to open it. Give it access to your storage. Click on allow. Let it extract the base APK. Now the next thing we are going to do is to change the menu looks. So click on settings, which is located on the bottom right. Click on drivers. Scroll down until you see menu. Click on that. Now change the menu to XMB. So head back to home, which is the main menu. The home button is on the bottom left. Scroll down until you see configuration file. Click on save current configuration. Now reload your RetroArch. So now you see a different menu. My phone is set to record in portrait. I have to change it to landscape, so I'm going to pause the video and change my recording to landscape. So I've changed my recording to landscape. All I have to do is to rotate my phone. And that's the button settings for the controller. You can change the joystick. Now as you can see, the menu looks like the old PlayStation menu, PlayStation Portable. The next step we want to do is download Core, and Core is basically files how to run the emulator, as Game Boy emulator, Nintendo emulator, Sega emulator, Sony emulator. So click on where it says load core, click on download core or download a core.
Now you have to scroll down until you find the core you want to download. Now it says Nintendo Game Boy Advance MGBA. We are going to download that core. Click on that. Click on it again. Now on the bottom left, you can see the progress of downloading and installing the core. So we have downloaded the Nintendo Game Boy Advance core. Now we can play GBA games.
So next we are going to download Sega core. So we're going to download this one. Again, the progress is at the bottom left. So now we can play Sega games.
Before that, we're supposed to download Nintendo NES core. So let's do that.
Alright, so we are going to download the first one over here, which is Nintendo NES or Famicom. Next we are going to download Sony PlayStation Portable. There it is. So we're going to download Sony PlayStation Portable. It's PTSSPP. Awesome. So if you see a core that you like and you want to download it, you can go ahead and download it. You can download as many cores as you want. It won't hurt your emulator. Now let's say for example you download two different kind of Sega core. Before you play the game, it will ask you to select which core you want, but I'm only going to download one core. One core is good enough. I'm going to come out of that menu. I accidentally downloaded another core. Now the next step is to download the ROM. Now you can scan your directory to see if you have any ROM in your phone. I have downloaded some ROM, but I'm going to show you how to download ROM and extract the file. Now I have changed my recording back to portrait. Now I'm going to go into files, internal storage. I'm going to click on internal storage. So these are some ROMs I downloaded, GBA ROMs, Game Boy Advance. And I downloaded Pokemon Emerald Crest and Pokemon Quetzal. So when you download and install RetroArch, it will create a folder called RetroArch. Click on downloads and there you can see the games. Now I'm going to create a folder, a new folder. I'm going to name it ROM. Create a folder, and in ROM I'm going to create another folder. I'm going to label it GBA underscore ROM. Create another folder. I'm going to name this one Nintendo. NES. Create a folder. I'm going to label this one PSP, PlayStation Portable ROM. And the last one I'm going to label as Sega. ROM at the end of that. Cool. So next, head over to your web browser. Now let's look for Super Mario Bros. 3 ROM. This is a Nintendo NES game. Now click on the one that says emulator games. Now when you go to emulatorgames.net, you'll have to watch some ads before you download the game, and that's how the website earns revenue. Click on save. You will see your download will start in a couple seconds. So this is a zip folder. Click on download. Next we're going to search for Pokemon Quetzal. This is a GBA game based off of Pokemon Emerald. Now it's also called Pokemon Multiplayer. Click on download. I will leave the link for these ROMs in the description. Click on Play Store. So next we are going to download a app that extracts files from a zip folder. Search for Z Archiver. Install. Now this app will allow you to extract all your ROMs if it's in a zip folder. Now after you download your games, click on File. Click on Downloads. So these are the two files that I have downloaded: Pokemon Quetzal and Super Mario Bros. 3. Now Pokemon Quetzal is a GBA game and Super Mario Bros. 3 is a Nintendo NES game. Click on Extract. Click on Done. Click on Extract. Click on Done. Now I'm going to move this. Move it here. Go back to downloads. Okay, so I'm going to move that. To here. And go back to downloads. Delete that. Delete that. So now I have two ROMs, one for GBA, which is Pokemon Quetzal, and the other one is Super Mario Bros. 3. So I'm going to reopen RetroArch. Before I do that, I have to switch my recording back to landscape. Try loading content. I just had to find my files. Done that. Parent directory. Come out of that. Content. And that's Super Mario 3. And here you can see all the games that we played. See if we could go back to scan directory. ROM. Scan this directory. Don't know why it's taking so long. So that's how you play retro games on your phone. So this can't finish. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.